Hey guys, how's it going? Ricky here from Most Valuable Podcast, along with your...
It's not funny anymore. We planned this out. You knew I was going to be here. You asked me like, "Hey, Mark has work. Can you do these?" It's not funny. We did it last week for college football picks.
You're right. I got to get a new bit. Sean's with me doing our picks videos for this week. As if you're new, we here at MVP pick games each and every week. Usually it's me and Mark. This week it's me and Sean. The rest of the MVP guy, Mark included, is going to be down in the description. But before we get into it, got to let you know, this video brought to you by thesportpick.com. Go on, create an account, join the Most Valuable Podcast League, go up to bat against us and the rest of the guys from MVP. Kind of put your football knowledge against us. However, Sean, let's get right into these picks. We got 5 great games for you. This first one's kind of a little bit of a, will a team not be undefeated after this week? We got the Eagles and the Lions.
I'm picking the Eagles because the Lions lost to the Bears, and that's enough just to make the Lions not pick the Lions again. I mean, you lost to the Bears, and the Bears look terrible. The Bears were starting Brian Hoyer. Eagles so far, Carson Wentz looks ridiculous. No way I can go against the Eagles here.
I almost picked the Lions. I almost did. However, I can't go against my boy Carson Wentz, who I picked up in fantasy, and then rightfully changed my name from the Black Unicorns because of Martellus Bennett to Wentz Upon a Time. So I can't go against my boy, my namesake. So got to go with the Eagles. The next game we're picking, this one was tough. I didn't know who to pick until basically seconds before we hit the record button. I was like, I don't know who I'm going to pick. Falcons and Broncos. I'm going to go with the Falcons because Julio Jones and Matt Ryan had career days, and that defense looked like they're taking a little bit of a hit in Denver. Plus, is Trevor Siemian going to play this week? I don't know. However, Broncos aren't going to win every game this season, or at least I hope so. I'm going to go with the Falcons.
That's pretty much my reasoning of picking the Falcons as well. I think the Broncos are actually going to win this game, but it's more of the Broncos can't win every single game, so I'm going to go with the Falcons just because, you know, when you go with the favorite all the time, it gets boring. And I think I'm going to pick the Falcons here just because of not really what Julio Jones did, but more because Jeremy Hill kind of looked good against this Broncos run D, and I think Chris Harris can shut down Julio Jones. I think that Devontae Freeman and Tevin Coleman, if he actually plays, because I know he has some problems with the high altitude, but at least Devontae Freeman, I think that he might be able to have a big day, and I think that will be really a true key here. And I'm going to pick the Falcons very begrudgingly, and I know that the Broncos fans will be mad at me, so...
Yeah, that'll be a big one if Coleman can go because of his sickle cell.
But you still got Freeman.
He's the high altitude. Yeah, but they're kind of a thunder and lightning 2-man punch up there, or down there, I should say, in Atlanta.
Yeah, they're down.
The next game, though, this is one where last week on the Fast Break I said watch out for this one because it's going to be numero uno tough game.
The Fast Break,
for Dak
the great
Prescott
football podcast.
We've got, did I say the Fast Break?
You said the Fast Break.
I meant the onside kick. You know what I meant. The Bengals, the Cowboys. I'm going with Houday and the Cincinnati Bengals because this is the first of a few games coming up that are going to be tough for Mr. Dak Prescott.
I'm going with Houday as well just because I know that Dak went up against the Giants, and the Giants look like they have a fantastic defense, but this is easily the other best defense that Dak has played. And I think that 131 pass attempts without an interception is going to end soon. And I think that the Bengals, we just talked about the Broncos, the Bengals can actually do that. And I think the Bengals with Andy Dalton and AJ Green will be able to exploit the secondary of the Cowboys, and I'll take the Bengals with the win.
I'm going to call an extra prediction. You ready for this? Well, not really a prediction. It would just be great to see this in this game. For me, the alma mater that I went to, St. Xavier, has a kind of dog in the fight in this game with Clayton Fedulum, who's on the Bengals. Wouldn't it be something? The guy that I kind of got to call football games to him while he was in school with me, then I'd get to see him pick off Dak Prescott for the first time in his career.
You hate Dak so much.
I don't hate him.
You hate Dak and Trevor Siemian so much.
I don't hate him. Check out last week on the onside kick. And I give Dak a little bit of credit, but
begrudgingly,
I think that it's Tony Romo's job when he's healthy. Right. Let's move on to the next one. The Bills and then the Rams. The surprisingly 3-1 Rams. I got to go with the Rams in this one. They're just, to me, they look like not a better team, but they just they're playing well.
They're lucky.
They're playing well.
If you want to check out the onside kick, because we're talking about pretenders or contenders, and the Rams are one of them, I will give you reasons why the Rams are going to come to a fold here. And I think that the Bills shutting down the Patriots, I know that they're playing Jacoby Brissett, and Jacoby Brissett wasn't going to win every game. That's what I just said. I said
I
Jacoby
know,
Brissett.
that's what I'm just
But
echoing it.
But what I'm saying is the Bills don't have a good defense. Or, I'm sorry, the Rams don't have a good defense. I think they're 23rd in total defense here, and the Bills didn't put up a ton of points, but they put up 16 points against the Patriots defense, which the Texans could have put up any. I will take the Bills here. I just think that the Rams' luck is finally going to come out here.
I wouldn't have mentioned the defense. I will give you this. The one thing that the Bills have better in this matchup, Case Keenum, yeah, he looked good last week.
No, he threw one pass.
He's not
he
that
threw
good.
one pass
He's
to Brian
not that
Quick.
good. He's not that good of a quarterback.
He's not,
let's
he's
not
not an
overhype
NFL
him.
starter.
I know.
No one's overhyping him because everyone knows.
That's
no
what I'm
one's,
saying.
no one's a
Tyrod
moron.
Taylor giving him the edge. And then our last one, Giants and Packers.
Giants.
I hate picking them. But I hate it. But Packers.
I said Giants. I'm picking the Packers too. I just think that I
can't.
I
hate it. I hate it so much.
I hate picking the Packers too.
My blood is boiling right now. My purple and gold blood.
I hate picking the Packers too. As a Bears fan, I get it. Oh, look, who has the more important rivalry? The Bears do. Over the Packers.
We have a pretty good rivalry with them.
Who thinks
too.
the greatest football rivalry is Packers Bears? You know that,
Who's
right?
going to be fighting for the division this year?
Congratulations, 1 year.
2 years.
Anyways.
Last year too.
Anyways, I begrudgingly picked the Packers for a serious reason, and that's they looked fantastic in the first half against the Lions. Didn't show up in the second half. They haven't looked fantastic, and this Giants defense looks really good. So I will say that the Packers win this, but I still feel I'm in that realm where I have to pick the Packers in every single game just because they are the Packers and Aaron Rodgers is the best quarterback in the NFL or one of them.
He's not.
But that's the thing. It's looking like he's not, and I just feel like at one point he's got to turn that switch on and go back to what he used to. And I'll take the Packers just because of that reason.
The main reason why I picked the Packers in this one, it's in Lambeau.
Yeah, that worked well in 2007.
Given the side
Worked well in
to the
2007.
home team. However, I'm not going to be mad if the Packers lose this game. This is where you guys come in, though. Let us know down below who you guys got. Who you guys picking also. Check out the rest of the MVP picks.
And the sport
down
pick.
in the description. I want to thank you guys for checking out this video. Also, check out our Patreon podcast. Both me and Sean tried it, but Sean's reaction to trying Tinder is amazing for the October podcast.
I hate that fucking app.
Go check out patreon.com/mostvaluablepodcast to see how you could watch it, because that's a video podcast this week. I want to thank you guys one more time for watching this video, and as always, have a good day, everybody.